Check out this sick hoodie. Look at that. Beautiful. Wow. What does it say on the back? Oh, I almost cracked my back real good, but I didn't get one single pop. That's going to slowly ruin my life. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the show called This Isn't Joey Answers Your Questions, the show. This is Joey Reacts to Self-Improvement TikToks. I'm not a TikTok guy. I'm not an owner of the TikTok app, but I did download it for this video. Some of these are also gonna be Instagram ones as well, but we're gonna be reviewing self-improvement TikTok and Instagram Reels. I think this should be interesting. I'm actually quite looking forward to it. I know TikTok's a bit of a jungle I'm largely unfamiliar with, so I hope we get some good advice. I hope there's some good self-improvement advice going around on TikTok, and I have absolutely no doubt that there is. It's probably just super high quality stuff. Of course, there's a giant plane going by my head. Before we dive in, I am super excited to announce that we just fully redesigned the Inaction is a Slow Death brand merch. It's only available for a limited time. The pre-orders end on March 18th, and we may never sell this line of merch again, unless it's like wildly popular and people want us to bring it back or something like that. But since you guys are part of this little secret club here on the second channel, I wanted to offer you guys an extra 10% off your order using REAL110, the coupon code REAL110. Just as a little thank you guys for showing up to this little secret community and being so loyal, and just being really cool people, asking great questions, and watching more artistic and personal pieces like my winter vlog. So yeah, check out the merch if you're in the market for it. I think it looks really, really cool. Use the coupon code REAL110 at checkout to get 10% off your order. All right, let's dive into the video. What? What? Wasn't there a little shuffle that you guys do, like a little shuffle? I actually don't understand it. Dude, that's sick. All right, so that one gets a 10 out of 10, and I'm gonna rate them, okay? Why monkeys? Rule number 5, keep the real ones close. Remember, gold is more valuable than copper. You guys are the real ones. Everybody who watches the main channel, they're copper. You guys are gold. I totally agree with this post. And I love the monkeys. Dude, what's wrong with this? This is like the best advice I've ever seen. That's rule number 5. I wonder what the first 4 rules are. Okay, rule 1. Sometimes no reaction is the best reaction. Dude, I bet Henry Cavill just like beats these guys' ass right after. That's the part that you don't see. Yeah, sometimes no reaction is the best reaction, but what happens later will shock you. Not bad, not bad. It's kind of good. It's kind of good. Rule number 2, find the reason you want to get out of bed in the morning. What the f? Okay, this is a direct contradiction to rule number 1. If rule number 1 is sometimes no reaction is the best reaction, if you have no reaction to lying in bed like this guy is, then maybe you need a little bit of a reaction. Maybe you need a bit of a spark to get you out of bed in the morning. You know? No. I like how this like 2D animated Wojak turns into the 3D animated Giga Chad guy. Love it. Rule number 3, do not let an L stop you from achieving your highest form. I'm loving these. I didn't realize that self-improvement TikTok is a whole thing. It's like a whole different beast. Seems like the algorithm is favoring it quite well. Rule number 4, treat others how you'd like to be treated. Damn, I like the energy. It's so weird. It's like really odd, but that made me feel good. That made me want to be like a super interesting guy who's like holding doors open for people. I love it. This whole series, I give a strong 8.5 out of 10.
Who do you love the most in the world?
Oh, I love this.
My family.
Good. Who in your family? Pick one.
Pick one.
You're very politically correct. Cool. Every day, like literally once a day, genuinely sit there for 5 minutes and pretend one of them got shot in the face. I'm being dead serious with you. Every single day, I said this today earlier, I probably once a week to 4 times a week sit there truly in the shower, on a flight, when I wake up. Some people meditate, right? Some people work out, right? To deal with whatever anxieties or thoughts they have. I actually sit and truly try to convince myself that I have lost one of the 5 most important people in my life, and that is the biggest thing I do that leads to the biggest happiness I have.
I've seen this one before. It makes me laugh so hard because I think what happened with Gary Vee here is that he took this concept of memento mori, like imagining that, you know, or just realizing the fact that your time here on this earth is limited and the people you love most will eventually perish. So spend time with them, and you know, your time is valuable. All this stuff I agree with, but he wanted to overly dramatize it, I think. And he created this hypothetical scenario, and he wrote himself into a corner so hard that he had no choice but to double, triple, and quadruple down on this. And he just wanted to make it as dramatic as possible. Like, instead of being like, you know, sit there and imagine, you know, one of the people that you love most in life has died. And then, you know, how would you have spent your time differently? You know, something like that. But he wanted to be dramatic because he's a dramatic guy. And he's like, literally sit there for 5 minutes and imagine one of them just got shot in the face. It's just so needlessly dramatic. And then people started to laugh. So he tried to double down and get really serious about it. Be like, no, seriously. Once to maybe 4 times a week, I sit there for like 5 minutes. And I literally imagine one of the people I love most in life gets shot in the face. You really sit there and think about that for 5 minutes every single day, and it leads to the most happiness in your life. That's such horse shit. I highly doubt he does that. He's just a storyteller. He likes the clicks, and I think that's what happened. I really genuinely think that's what happened. He wrote himself into a corner, and he tried to double down because he didn't want to say like, okay, no, that was a stupid allegory. I think that's what happened, but it's hilarious. Pick one. Who in your family? Pick one. Who do you love the most?
You're very political.
You stupid bitch.
Cool. Every day,
Cool. 10 out of 10 for humor. 1 out of 10 for usefulness.
Time is your only friend.
Gary Vee.
What you do between 7 p.m. and 3 in the morning will ultimately probably be the variable of your success.
Wait, what time?
What you do between 7 p.m. and 3 in the morning
will ultimately probably be the variable of your success. What was this time you get? 7 p.m. and 3 a.m.? Oh boy, 3 a.m.
will ultimately probably be the variable of your success.
Ultimately, probably. I love that. I mean, I don't disagree with him. It's so weird that he picked between 7 p.m. and 3 a.m. because you could have easily said 3 a.m. and 7 p.m. in that order, like the time between those time brackets. Like, your time is valuable no matter what section of time that you have. You could have said 9 to 5. What you do 9 to 5 will ultimately probably be the biggest variable for your success. What you do between 3 and 4 p.m. will ultimately probably be the biggest variable of your success. I think people who watch these videos, the danger is they'll look at this time frame and they'd be like, oh shit, Gary Vee says 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. is the most important time bracket that will shape the rest of my life. But I guarantee you, Gary Vee pulled those 2 times out of his ass. He's never between 7 p.m. and 3 a.m. It's like, I hope you're sleeping for like most of that. You know, getting 8 hours of sleep a night, that's probably important. So he's not wrong, but I just hope people don't interpret that like, oh, I should be grinding till 3 in the morning every single day. Thanks, Gary Vee.
You, grandpa.
He's very assertive and decisive with what he says. He doesn't back down. He doubles and triples down on what he says. And he doesn't stumble over his words as much as I do. So I think that's why he's successful. And he has some good nuggets of wisdom. He has got some good advice. But so much of it is like, I don't know, maybe you guys can share a video with me. I don't know if I've seen a video where he's been like, oh, sorry, I was wrong about that. You know, it's always like doubling and tripling down. That's some really 4 out of 10 advice, 6 out of 10 entertainment value.
How much money do you have?
Babe, you don't have to answer this.
Yes, he does.
Fine. Full disclosure. It's bad.
Down to my last 97. 197 million.
I don't know what the point of that was.
197 million.
Boom. Yeah, no comment on that one. 1 out of 10 across the board. Boo! Once they laugh, now they cry. What? I mean, cool. It's inspirating. It's very inspirating to see Robert Downey Jr. go from that court appearance to being Iron Man, but the editing and the once they laugh, now they cry. I mean, cool, I guess. 3 out of 10 for advice or usefulness. 3 out of 10 for entertainment value. Oh my gosh. I love these Gary Vee ones. Entrepreneur revenue post. The year is 2025. You make at least $1,000 a day. Your location, independent. Work 25 hours a week or less. Enjoy the work you do. Have no financial anxiety. Effortlessly care for your family. Act right and you'll have this. Act wrong and it'll be a fantasy. Cool, very helpful. I know exactly what to do now. I need to act right and not act wrong. I never thought of this. Thank you. 10 out of 10. Absolute banger of a post in terms of usefulness. Entertainment value, 1 out of 10. There's nothing entertaining about success. I don't believe in being dumb. I believe in hustle and hard work. Cool. Great. That's great. I don't believe in being dumb. Of all the words you could have picked, I believe in hustle and hard work. You know, I don't believe in being dumb either. Let's all make a blood pact and make that part of our self-improvement creed, so that we don't believe in being dumb. We believe in hustle and hard work. 8 out of 10 advice and 8 out of 10 entertainment value. I really like that. That one's a really high scoring one. You never should believe in being dumb. I just don't believe in it. I don't believe in stamina. Another one is, I believe in mental willpower. Hell yeah. You, if you believe in stamina.
Lazy people always say, I can't afford it. I don't have the money. That's why they're poor. They have a poor mindset. So instead of figuring out how to raise money, it's just really easy to be a loser. And I call them losers. It pisses them off. Because we all have the power, if we wanted to not be poor if we learned how to raise money.
Lazy people.
No shit. What? Are you kidding? We all have the power to not be poor if we learned how to raise money. Thanks, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's insane. I love the girl who's like kind of laughing uncomfortably. She's like smirking like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I call them losers, huh? Do you call them losers, huh?
Yeah, yes, sir.
That's what I call them, losers.
Yeah.
It's a mindset. We can all learn to not be poor if we just learn how to raise money.
Yeah, great, sir.
That one's great.
Great.
2 out of 10 for usefulness, but like 11 out of 10 for entertainment value. I really like that one.
Down to self-hatred, forget what I'm saying then. Where the beat go? Oh, ain't that something? Just came in, you ain't see that?
I love that Atlas in 2013. A tethered Robert that could clumsily walk on a treadmill. Bro, he's been making some gains.
Oh, ain't that something?
No one saw that coming. I forgot to rate the other ones. I don't care. There's nothing inspiring about a tethered Robert.
I don't care what you believe in. Doesn't matter. I'm not judging anybody. But let's say my thing is God. You get to heaven, I'm 300 pounds, I sit down, I was a cockroach, Terminator my whole life, and we're sitting down just like this. You're God and I'm David. And he gives me that chart, and he says, look at this. Now I'm looking at this chart, and on the chart it has all these different things, but my name's on it. But these things aren't me. I was gonna change the world. I was gonna set records. I was gonna be a Navy SEAL. I was gonna be all these things in the military that I accomplished. You're gonna get the VFW award. You could be honored here, honored there. And I'm like, God, I was This isn't me. Like it says David Goggins, I was an Ecolab guy. I sprayed for cockroaches and I'm 300 pounds. It said here I'm 185. It says here I got a bachelor's and a master's. It says all these things. And God goes, no, that's who you were supposed to be.
Wow.
My biggest fear in life is if there is a final resting place in this world and there's a final judgment and you talk to something much bigger than you. I don't want to sit down and have a conversation with someone with something that says, you're in heaven, this is what you should have been on earth. And are you really in heaven now or are you in hell?
You serious?
I mean, it's. I like the music is funny. the music makes you want to think it's deep, but I think it's a fairly deep idea. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with that mindset. I also don't think there's anything wrong with spraying for cockroaches either, because someone's got to do it, right? Being 300 pounds, if you're obese, you know, that's not ideal. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that limitless body positivity is a healthy thing. You know, I'm not going to be the person who says, yeah, just like eat your heart out and become obese and unhealthy. Good for you. I don't believe in that. That's bullshit. Whoever tells you that is not telling the truth. They don't want the best for you. They just want you to feel good about yourself in the moment. I agree with the general concept, I guess. Like, you don't want to look back on your life and have a ton of regret about all the things that you didn't do. I think we can all agree with that. But I also don't think that like these achievements, like getting the VFW award, blah, 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 blah. At the end of your life, it doesn't really matter anyways to the degree, like if you're just chasing achievements and awards and, you know, checking boxes, then, and you're just gonna die anyways and everyone's gonna forget you. What was the point of that, right? Like, I think what matters so much more from an impact perspective is like impacting people in a positive way, because the ripple effect can last generations and generations and millions and potentially billions of people. It could affect everybody on Earth. David Goggins is probably doing a lot of good in this world, so, you know, props to him for that. Maybe he's putting the wrong emphasis on stuff. I don't know, maybe this is a great thing. I don't really have a huge problem with this mentality, but I also, but I do feel it, like it'd be weird if God was like, you know, I'm glad you're here, Joey, but, and welcome to heaven, by the way. Your room is upstairs, but let's go over what you could have been on Earth. You know, really glad you're here. This is great. Happy to have you, but let's talk about how big of a piece of shit you are. That'd be kind of, I don't know. It's just like a funny video, and I love the. I don't know. Not gonna lie, kind of a waste of my time. I'm super tired. So working on Inaction is a Slow Death. If you guys haven't seen Inaction is a Slow Death, the short film posted on the main channel, I highly recommend you do that. We worked really hard on it, and it's probably one of the more artistic things that I've done on the main channel and in my life. So I'd love it if you check that out. Don't feel obligated to buy the merch, even though you guys get the coupon code 10% at checkout. No, the coupon code isn't 10%. You get 10% off using the coupon code REAL1s10. So grab your Better Ideas hoodie, your Inaction is a Slow Death hoodie, whichever one you want to rock. This is a shameless plug. I'm only doing this TikTok video as a segue to say go buy my merch, because I got to put bread on the table. And I need to actually eat that bread because I'm starving. I'm not that funny today. I'm just not that funny. What?